all the good things could be. Every smile feels like a promise, every laugh scares me. 'Cause I've been standing on the edge, afraid of losing what I found. I hold my breath every second when you're not around. If I lose you, I lose the light, I lose the calm in every night. All these beautiful things I hold feel so breakable in my soul. I'm scared to love, scared to fall, scared I might lose it all. If I lose you, I lose everything. I see the world in colors when you're close to me, but every joy has a shadow that I can't unsee. I try to live in the moment, but fear keeps pulling me back. Every blessing feels like a warning, every heart feels like glass. If I lose you, I lose the light, I lose the calm in every night. All these beautiful things I hold feel so breakable in my soul. I'm scared to love, scared to fall, scared I might lose it all. If I lose you, I lose Maybe love was never meant to feel this terrified, but I'd rather feel the pain than live without you shining. If I lose you, I lose the light, but I'll still fight through every night. 'Cause loving you is worth the fear, even if the end is near. I'll hold on, I won't let go, no matter how the winds may blow. If I lose you, at least I loved you whole. Petals unfurl in the hush of the morn, where frost used to cling, now the green is reborn. Your memory lingers, not sharp like a thorn, but soft as the soil where new roots are formed. No thunder of change, no rush to the sun, just one quiet breath where the healing's begun. Bloom in the quiet, slow and unseen, root ways to mend what was bent. The seasons keep turning, indifferent in kind. They teach me that endings can soften with time. Bloom in the quiet, slow and unseen. Roots drinking deep from the tears that have been. I carry your color in veins that still ache, but the light finds its way through the cracks that you made. No need to forget, no need to erase. Bloom in the quiet, finding my place. Bloom gentle and slow. Perhaps love was the seed that we buried too deep, now sprouting in silence while I finally sleep. Not whole yet, not healed, but alive in the tribe. Blooming because even endings can die. Bloom in the quiet, it finds me. Softly, I'm growing. I'm growing. Waves crash soft against the empty shore. Your footsteps washed away forevermore. I trace the sand where we used to lie, counting the stars that fell from your goodbye. The salt still stings on lips we never kissed enough. Time pulls harder when the heart's already rough. Fading like the tide, you're drifting out of reach. I scream your name, but the ocean steals my speech. Hold me in the memory before the light is gone. Love me one more echo, then carry on. Even if we're broken, scattered in the blue, I drown in every moment just to feel like I had you. Fading like the tide, fading into night. Your voice still haunts the wind at dawn, a whisper lost before the feeling's gone. I wear your silence like a heavy coat, warming ghosts of promises we wrote. No anchors left to hold us through the storm, just fading into night. Maybe in another life the sea would let us stay. No pulling currents, no goodbye at break of day. But here the moon just watches as I break, whispering your name until my voice gives way. Fading. I don't feel it anymore. Used to bleed for your name. Now I don't even flinch. Love taught me the lesson, then left me in the ditch. I trusted every promise, watched them turn to lies. Now my heart don't open, it just survives. They say love makes you human, pain makes you strong. If that's true, I evolved when everything went wrong. I got a heart made of ice. Don't try to melt what you broke. I don't fall, I don't cry, I just laugh at the smoke. You wanted fire and devotion, I became cold as my scars. Now I shine in the dark with a heart made of ice. I don't chase, I replace what I lost with control. Every tear you caused build armor on my soul. You see success, you see glow, but don't ask what it cost. I didn't win love's game, I just refused to be lost. I remember who I was, I don't miss him at all. That boy trusted too much, this man learned how to fall. I got a heart made of ice. Don't try to melt what you broke. I don't fall, I don't cry, I just laugh at the smoke. You wanted fire and devotion, I became cold as my scars. Now I rule the silence with a heart made of ice. If loving you means losing me, I'll choose the cold every time. Peace in the shadows over bleeding for a lie. Yeah, my heart made of ice, and it finally feels right. No chains, no pain, just power in the night. Cold, but alive. I learned how to disappear while standing in the crowd. I learned how to speak in smiles while screaming without sound. I became what they needed, not what I was inside. hid my fear in daylight and my pain in the night. I stopped asking for help when no one heard my voice. I didn't choose this silence, it slowly made the choice. I learned how to disappear without leaving the room. I'm still breathing, still here, but I faded too soon. I don't cry, I don't break, I just quietly drown. I learned how to disappear, and no one noticed how. I watch my life from the outside like it's not really mine. I go through the motions, just killing time. They say I'm getting stronger, but I feel less each day. I didn't lose the battle, I just walked away. Hope feels like a memory I can't quite recall. I stopped believing in answers when no one called. I learned how to disappear without leaving the room. I'm still breathing, still here, but I faded too soon. I don't cry, I don't break, I just quietly drown. Learned how to disappear, and no one noticed how. If I vanished slowly, would anyone know? Or would I just blend into the background glow? I learned how to disappear in plain sight every day. I survived all the pain, but lost myself on the way. If I'm gone in the end, don't look for me now. I learned how to disappear, and I don't need saving now. I was here once, I think. I practiced every sentence before I spoke your name, afraid that if I said too much, you'd look at me the same. I laughed when you were talking, but my heart was beating fast. I hid the truth behind a smile, hoping feelings wouldn't last. I wanted you to notice, but I didn't want to scare you. So I loved you quietly, like it was safer there. I liked you more than I said, more than I showed. Every glance, every moment, I kept it all alone. I smiled like it was nothing, but my heart always knew I liked you so much. I just never told you. I watched you fall for someone while I stayed where I was, pretending I was happy, like my heart wasn't crushed. You talked about your dreams. I listened like a friend, but every word you spoke was where my feelings went. If I said it out loud, would you have stayed? Or would I have ruined everything that way? I liked you more than I said, more than I showed. Every late night thought, I never let you know. I acted like I was okay, but it wasn't true. I liked you so much, I just never told you. Maybe in another lifetime I'd be braver than before. I'd say your name with shaking hands and not hide anymore. I liked you more than I said. Now it's too late. You found another heart while I stayed in this place. If you ever wonder why I walked away too soon, it's because I liked you so much, I just never told you. Some love stays silent, but they hurt the loudest. It wasn't raining when you left, standing under yellow lights. You said I should get going now, and I almost changed your mind. I felt the words inside my chest begging just to break free, but fear held on to my tongue like it always does to me. I thought there'd be another moment, another perfect time. I didn't know there was a night I'd lose what could have been mine. I should have told you that night when the rain fell slow that I loved you more than you'd ever know. I watched you walk away into the blue street light. I should have told you that night. Your name still sounds like home when the city's feeling cold. I replay that goodbye like a story never told. You moved on like nothing changed, like my silence wasn't loud. I stayed here with 1,000 words I was too afraid to shout. If I said it out loud, would you have stayed, or would I still be standing here feeling this way? I should have told you that night when the rain fell slow that I loved you more than you'd ever know. I watched you walk away into the blue street light. I should have told you that night. Some moments don't come back, they fade into the dark. I didn't lose you to someone else, I lost you to my heart. I should have told you that night. Now it's too late to try. I keep that moment alive every time it rains outside. If you ever think of me, know still see your shadow on the wall by my bed. Every word you never said still running through my head. I tried moving forward, but the past pulls me back. Like your name in my phone, I still haven't unpacked. I don't hate you, I swear, I just don't understand how you promise forever, then let go of my hand. If you ever miss me, I'll be right where you left me, picking pieces of love you don't want anymore. If you ever feel lonely, know I felt that first. I was learning to breathe while you were closing the door. I replay every moment, trying to find the crack. The second I lost you and never got you back, you moved on so easy, like I was just a phase. I'm still stuck in the nights, counting all of our days. I don't wish you pain, I just wish you'd see what it costs to walk away from someone like me. If you ever miss me, I'll be right where you left me, picking pieces of love you don't want anymore. If you ever feel lonely, know I felt that first. I was learning to breathe while you were closing the door. Maybe one day you'll hear this song and find that you understand. I wasn't asking for forever, just a chance to hold your hand. If you ever miss me, don't come looking back. I'm learning to heal from the heart you cracked. I loved you quietly and lost you loud. Frost on the glass, another morning alone. Your name in my breath, a cloud on the phone. I walk the same path where we used to meet. Footprints filled with snow, but the heart still beats. No grand revelations, no sudden release, just tiny sparks in the endless breeze. Moments in the gray, they flicker and they stay. A laugh in the quiet, a hand that slips away. I collect them like stones in my pocket, worn thin, proof that we were real, even if we can't begin again. In the cold light breaking, I'll let the hurt remain soft and slow, moments in the gray, letting go. Maybe the winter won't last forevermore. Maybe one day I'll open another door, but until then I'll cradle what was ours. These fragile lights in the darkest hour, moments in the gray, they flicker. Moments in the gray, they stay, letting go. I sleep on the edge of my bed, like I'm scared of my own dreams. Every room feels colder now without you next to me. Your laugh still lives in the walls, but it doesn't answer back. I walk these halls like a ghost in the life we used to have. I packed away the memories, but they keep falling out. Every place I loved before feels empty now. Nothing feels like home since you've been gone. Even the silence knows your name. I'm breathing but I'm very alive, just passing time alone. Nothing feels like home. I try to love somebody new, but my heart won't let me stay. Every touch feels temporary, every smile fades away. I don't cry like I used to, that somehow hurts more. When pain gets quiet, you know it's deep to the core. I keep telling everyone that I'm doing fine, but I still look for you in every goodbye. Nothing feels like home since you've been gone. Even the silence knows your name. I'm breathing but I'm barely alive, just passing time alone. Nothing feels like home. If home is where the heart is, then mine is lost somewhere in you. I'd burn every bridge behind me just to feel safe with you. Nothing feels like home. I walk these streets alone, trying to forget who I became. I'm still here, but part of me died the night you chose to go. Nothing feels like home. I built a life around you. I don't know where I belong. I thought the silence would break me, thought the nights would never end. but the sky keeps turning colors when I'm standing here again. I lost you somewhere in the chaos, found myself in the calm. I still breathing next to you, still waking up each day. I thought my heart would shatter, but it learned another way. You were a storm I survived, a lesson just as truth. I'm still breathing after you. Your voice lives in all memories, fading like a distant song. I don't need to erase you, just all need you. So move on. I stopped tasting what was fading. Stop blaming my own heart. I'm still breathing after you, still learning how to heal. Turns out broken doesn't mean that none of this one's real. You were a chapter, not the good, a spark to burn it through. I'm still breathing after you. Maybe love isn't meant to stay, baby. It's meant to show the way through every fall, through every bruise. I became someone new. Still breathing after you, not the same but stronger now. I don't deviation, I've got what I like somehow. You don't define my truth, I finally see it through. I'm still breathing after you. Slow sunrise, quiet heart, I survive. I try to fit the shape you wanted, every line you drew for me. I broke myself into pieces just to be where you would see. I smiled through the weight of silence, ignored the cracks inside my chest. You kept asking me for perfect, while I gave you all I left. I thought love meant I should change, I thought pain was just the price. But I'm done apologizing for being alive. So here's your perfect, I'm walking away. I won't lose myself just to make you stay. You wanted flawless, wanted control, but I was dying just to feel whole. If loving you means losing me, then this is your perfect ending. carry guilt that wasn't mine. Wore your doubts like they were truth. I blame my heart for breaking when it was breaking because of you. You never saw the way I faded, trying to meet your every need. I was busy fixing us while you were fixing me. I finally see it clear tonight. Love shouldn't feel like a fight. So here's your perfect. I'm letting go. I won't pretend I'm someone I don't know. You wanted more than I could be, but I deserve to breathe freely. If walking away sets me free, then this is your perfect ending. Maybe someday you'll understand. Love isn't built on changing who I am. I hope you find what you were chasing, but I won't break for love again. So here's your perfect. Say goodbye, I choose myself for the first time. I won't apologize for scars. You couldn't love my broken parts. If this is where our story ends, then this is your perfect end. I'm finally whole again. Whole again. We never crossed the line, but we were standing close. Every smile you gave me felt like almost hope. I memorized your laughter like it was meant for me, but timing never listened to what my heart believed. I was waiting for a moment that never came around. We were everything but brave in the quiet we found. You were almost mine in a different time, in a world where I was brave enough to cross that line. I held you in my dreams, but not in real life. You were almost mine, almost mine. I watched you walk away with someone holding your hand. I smiled like I was okay, like I didn't understand. I still hear your voice in the songs we used to share. Funny how the smallest things are the hardest to repair. If I said your name out loud, would it change the end? Or would I lose you sooner than just a friend? You were almost mine in a different time, in a world where I was brave enough to cross that line. I held you in my dreams, but not in real life. smile.